and thank you for joining me for today's story about Mr. Steve Wozniak, or the Woz. In the 1970s, computers were still in their infancy. They were used mainly by companies and rarely for personal use, mostly because of their cost and their size. Due to the tinkering and hobbying of Mr. Steve Wozniak, along with the encouragement of Steve Jobs, the Woz developed the Apple I, which started the change in personal computer development. After the success of the Apple I, Steve Wozniak made another computer designed for personal use, the Apple II. It had a cassette interface for loading programs and storing data, built-in ROMs, a color graphics capability, and was the spearhead of the microcomputer revolution. Thanks to the design and the popularity of the Apple II, personal computers exponentially increased in popularity and availability. Due to the easy-to-use interface and more people having access to computers, small networks were established to share information and data. These, however, still mostly revolved around the workplace due to the cost associated with building a small network. As time passed, and with the still increasing popularity of personal computers, the ARPANET was being used, along with the development of the Transmission Control Protocol / Internet Protocol, or TCP/IP, and the creation of routers in order to connect larger networks of people. These protocols continued development through the 80s until they became the Internet as we know it in the early 90s. All thanks to the availability of computers to the general public because of one man, the Woz.